haven't received any information about a possible flight yet. I have like extra pantyhose in there. I'm going to get tested for COVID today. Hey guys, and welcome to a new flight attendant video. So I'm actually going to be on call next week. Today is Thursday and my reserve line starts on Monday, so I'm really excited. I haven't received any information about a possible flight yet, so I feel like it might actually come in today. So maybe I'll get an email or something, or I'll see it in the system and it will show up today. I'm not sure. So I don't actually know whether I'll get a flight, but I have a very strong feeling that I'm getting a flight. I don't know why. I just feel like I am gonna get a flight, because if I go by my experience that I had in the past few months, I always got a flight when I was on Reserve 2, which I am on right now. So basically we don't have any trips that you can bid on right now, but you can bid on different reserve lines, and if it's Reserve 2, that means it's just like a placeholder and you're gonna get a trip first. So regular reserves and standbys, they're gonna get a trip after Reserve 2s have gotten their trip. So I'm very hopeful. I'm actually gonna check on my crew iPad right now to see whether there has been a change made in my schedule. I don't know yet. I'm really excited. Let's hope so. Okay, so this is currently buffering. So let's see. Nope, no changes yet. However, my bid for next month is still in there, but my second and third choice are already turned red. That means I probably won't have a good chance of getting the trip or the standby line I wanted for next month. Oh well. Flight attendant life, but I'm still very hopeful for next week. So I'm still hopeful to receive a trip. So maybe crew scheduling is gonna inform me very soon about which trip I'm gonna get. Good morning guys, it's Friday already and I just checked the system. Nothing new. Nothing new in there. However, I did see that there are some flights, some long haul and short haul flights in our system, so they just have to assign me one of those. We'll see. I'm just waiting for a trip. So like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a trip, but we'll have to wait for crew scheduling to assign me something. So as you can see, I'm just getting ready to head outdoors. I just wanted to check the system. I was getting ready and then I was like, oh, I haven't checked today, so I need to check. And then I wanted to talk to you guys because I wanted to let you guys know how it's going. So I actually need to go renew my travel insurance. I talked about it in, that was like December, I think, or was it November? I'm not sure. I think it was actually November when I thought that it would expire, and then it didn't for another month. But now since I'm gonna be traveling, or probably I'm gonna be traveling, I have to get it renewed until Monday. So I told myself I'm just gonna go there today. Apart from that, there is really not that much else that I can tell you guys. I'm just still waiting for a possible trip, and once they assign me a trip, I probably have to go shopping to like get food and stuff that I might be able to take with me depending on which flight I'll get. So I'll just have to wait and see and keep you guys posted. I'm finally back home, so my travel insurance is sorted. A lot of you have asked me in the past why I have to get travel insurance for layovers. Well, technically I wouldn't have to, but I like to be extra safe when it comes to like traveling and stuff, and I just prefer having additional travel insurance and not only what my company would cover. Obviously they would cover a lot of the stuff if something happened on a layover, but if I went and did like sports and stuff, well then I just like to have my own travel insurance, because that way I feel safer in case something would happen. So that's sorted, and the walk was, well, it was like a 25-minute walk to my insurance agent and then like a 25-minute walk back. I didn't film because it was too cold and literally you couldn't like see a lot anyways, because it wasn't the prettiest walk. It was just like regular streets and busy roads. That was basically it. So it was -8 degrees centigrade outside. That equals to about 17 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe. So that's really, really cold. Anyways, I have exciting news. I just checked the system and I saw that there's a flight in there for me. Well, actually it's several flights. So I'm excited about that. It's gonna be a unique trip, I think, if they really give me that trip. So I haven't received confirmation yet. until I received that confirmation from cruise scheduling, it's not a given that I'm getting this trip, but I'd say there is like a 90 to 95% chance that it sticks, because in the past few months, whenever there was a trip in there in the system for me, it always stayed in there. So I just, well, fingers crossed that it's gonna be the same this time. So yeah, I have a trip coming up on Tuesday, I believe. So by the time this video goes live, you guys probably already know where I'm at. So by the time this video goes live, I think I'm already back home. But yeah, at least I know that I'm getting a trip, and the video of the trip will be posted a week from now, basically, because I am a little bit, well, let's just say I'm really busy responding to everyone's messages. I'm still not done with everything. I hope by the time this video goes live, I will have responded to everyone's message. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome, by the way. Haven't said that. I hope I did, because you guys really are awesome. Just know that I'll try to get back to everyone. I'm sorry that it took me this long. I was just really busy. But yeah, anyways, so I'm getting a trip, definitely. I'm just gonna vlog a little bit, I think, over like the course of the next few days and show you guys what I pack and stuff like that. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Are you hungry?
Oh yeah, and I'm excited how it will taste.
Yeah, we made homemade falafel. We made them in the oven, so they're actually healthy, and I made the bread, like the tortilla bread, myself.
Delicious.
Yeah, let's hope it will be delicious. It is Sunday, and I just got really good news. So cruise scheduling confirmed my trip, and actually one of my friends is gonna be on the trip, which is amazing. She already texted me. She was like, oh, did you see we're gonna work together? I'm like, oh my god, it's so exciting. So I'm definitely flying. I'm gonna tell you more about it later, and now we're just gonna work on taking down our Christmas tree, and yeah, it's just gonna be some work today. What are we doing today?
Taking down our Christmas tree.
Yes, we are. It's so sad though.
Yeah, but it's time.
Yeah, they're gonna pick it up. Like, we have the service here there where someone's gonna come by, and all the trees that are placed outside, since everyone has real trees pretty much here in Austria, they're gonna, I think, take them with them tomorrow, is what it said, right?
Just in the city.
Yeah, just in the city. Not like where my mom lives. It's not a thing. This is so hard. Why are you so tall?
I'm just sitting down.
Okay, so now let's actually get started. So let's start with this one up
Start
here.
with the top.
Okay, you can take the top off. I'll take these ones off. It's so empty, so it's losing some needles, as you guys can see down there. It's not too bad if you consider that we've had it up for almost a month. Would you look at all of those needles on the floor? Looks so empty without the tree. We're not sure what we're doing with this part of the apartment yet, but so we had it in water here, and that's basically the remains of our Christmas tree. Today's Monday, so it's packing day today because I'm leaving for my trip tomorrow. I'm gonna go on a 4-day trip to Thailand. It's gonna be a big trip. It's gonna be different from my usual trips. I'll tell you more when I'm actually going on a trip. But for now, right now I'm actually looking outside, just taking in the scenery. There's a bit of a snowstorm going on outside, but I actually have to leave for my COVID test really soon, so I'm going to get tested for COVID today. So the thing is, whenever you cross the border from Austria to Germany, there are new rules and regulations, and it's still not really clear whether I'll have to show them a negative test result, but I'm just gonna go get tested just in case. So technically, when you're going to Germany from Austria, since Austria is considered a risk area, you have to go and quarantine for 10 days. And you can get a test in Germany after like 5 days, and then you can just like have an early release to your quarantine. But there are several exceptions. For instance, if you are going to work for a couple of days, if you're not staying in Germany for longer than 72 hours, you can just show them a COVID test result that is negative, obviously, and a letter from your employer, and then you're free to go. So I do have this letter, so that's good. But technically I would be a commuter, and there are some exceptions for commuters anyways. So like a while ago, they had to get tested every single week for COVID, but not like every single 48 hours, because that would be really hard. Right now, I'm pretty sure that they don't have to get tested on a regular, and technically I am a commuter, but then Germany has this weird way of classifying commuters, so I think they have to work at least once a week, which I usually do, but not right now because of the current situation. So I don't really fall into that category. And then there are exceptions for flight attendants, people transporting either goods or people across the border. So technically I am falling into that category. But then on the way to the airport, I don't really fall into the category, because when I'm going to work, I'm not actually a flight attendant. I'm just driving to work as a regular person. So I'm just gonna go to get the test. They're gonna do a nasal swab. So for those, they're like quick tests. Not like the ones where you spit into this little, I don't know what it is, but into a little thing and then they test it there. It's a regular nasal swab, but you get quick results. And yeah, I'm gonna go get that test because it's free. A PCR test would take way longer, and with this test I'll get the results the same day, and I could always do a PCR test at the airport afterwards, I think. I'm pretty sure that those are still free, at least in Bavaria. But yeah, so I'm not excited because I have told you guys before, like I've told you about my experience with nasal swabs. It hurt. I had to close my eyes and I was like squeezing my eyes, squinting, and it's not the most fun thing. It's definitely bearable, don't get me wrong, but it's not something I want to do like every single day or something. I really don't. At least this time I know what to expect. I prefer the throat swab, but I think they do these for PCR tests here only. I'm not sure, not completely sure, but at least the ones that they offer for free are nasal swabs. I've talked for so long. I actually need to head over to the test center right now, so it's gonna stop snowing. I think it's getting a little less dense, like the snowfall. That's good. Anyways, let's head over there and let's just hope that the results come back negative once again. I just got my test results and my test came back negative, which is awesome. Someone mentioned, I think it was a comment underneath one of my videos a while ago, that the COVID test is probably the only test I ever want to fail. So I think you're right. That is such a good way to say this. So yeah, my test came back negative, so I'm pretty much good to go to work tomorrow. And apart from that, I have to pack right now because I don't want to be in a hurry tomorrow and then start packing tomorrow and then maybe I won't find something that I really need and stuff. So I'm trying to pack light. I'm not sure if I can fit everything into my carry-on suitcase because I do have to have a spare uniform and stuff in there, and it gets a little bulky. And yeah, so let's see if that works. Otherwise I'm just gonna check my bag. That's actually the standard for my airline, so usually we check our bags because technically in my carry-on suitcase I'm only supposed to have like my spare uniform and stuff I need during the flight, and then everything else usually just goes into the checked bag. And also, if you travel to several countries internationally, there are a lot of countries that have the same liquid rules. Well, flight attendants are usually exempt from some liquid rules, but then again, in some countries, like for instance in the UK, the same rules as for passengers apply. So you basically have to check your suitcase if you have like a bottle of shampoo or something in there. So anyways, let's start packing and see if I can get everything to fit into my small suitcase. I'm packing right now and I think I'm gonna be able to fit everything into my small suitcase. I'm so glad because I really don't want to deal with like checking a bag and stuff. So for this trip, since it's actually going to be a pretty short trip, so I'm going to Frankfurt tomorrow and then I'm going to Bangkok on Wednesday. So tomorrow is Tuesday. Then I'm gonna go back from Bangkok. I think it's Friday morning Bangkok time. And then I'm gonna get back to Frankfurt on Friday in the early morning hours, Frankfurt time, and then I have to deadhead back to Munich. So it's gonna be quite a trip. It's gonna get me a lot of flying hours, even though it's not really that long. Like, I think I'm gonna be gone for like less than 72 hours, so I really didn't want to bring more stuff than this. So everything is in here. I have like extra pantyhose in there. I have some Haribo candy in there. It's actually like mints, kind of like Haribo mints, I guess. And then I have clothes in here, a winter jacket for Frankfurt,
There are shoes underneath, and there is medication for any possible case, like if I get a headache or something in here. I've got a water bottle, and I've got a dirty laundry bag down here. So I think I'm pretty much good to go.
Good morning. Today's Tuesday, so I'm going on my trip today. I'm currently meal prepping here. I'll just show you what I am making in a minute. I'm just trying to bring my own food because most countries are in lockdown right now, and I won't be able to take all this to Thailand, but I am meal prepping for me and for Mario so he can have some of this once he gets back from work, and he can take some of it with him to work tomorrow as well. And yeah, but I want my own food for like Frankfurt and my time there. I'm making some oatmeal here in case you're wondering. There's a lot of fruit in there, and I put cacao in there, so that's why it's so dark. And then here it's like lentil pasta sauce. And then here it's just like whole grain pasta. I think I'm just gonna end this vlog here because otherwise it's gonna be way too long to like edit and upload. So I'm gonna show you my trip in my next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. In case you're not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure that you click on the little red button down there. And thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye!